Hello everyone, this is James Zed, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you some custom tweaks that you can do to your WordPress site to make it just a little bit more effective and a little bit more efficient for you. First place we're going to start is go to the Tools tab, go to the Settings tab and just go to General. Now from here it's just going to give you a bunch of different options here. I'll go through these one by one. Site title, again this is my pretend business, Sally's Pet Grooming Service, and it has a tagline here, and by default this is just another WordPress site. I'm just going to erase this for now. If you have your own tagline you can enter this. WordPress address and site address, this can be left alone for now unless you want to change any of that. It'll work just fine. Your email address for the main user of this and for the creator, and it's going to give you a membership option if you want anyone to register or if you can withhold that option. So I usually don't let anyone register unless I have a membership site that's different, and of course when they do register it'll be their role, whether they can be a subscriber or anything else. The time zone is good to set so that everybody knows what time you're posting, and then on top of that it has some other functions within WordPress. What you can do is you can set it to the world clock, or you can set it based on your time zone. So right here under America, I'm doing this from Canada, but this is just the easiest way to go about it. I'm very close to Detroit and we're on the same time zone, so I'm going to click Detroit, and that's going to give me the same time as they would be seeing in Detroit. Now from here we can do date formatting, whether you just want it to be something like that or whether you want it to be anything else. I'll just leave it with that for now. The time format, whether you want it to be the PM to be large or small, large, or whether you want to go with military time. I go with military time just because that's my personal preference, and it's going to ask you on what day of the week do you want to start, and I always click Sunday. Save those changes, and then from there I'm just going to scroll down to show you how it's changed the time zone. So it says UTC time is this and your local time is now this, and that is correct. So from there I'm going to go on to the next part, and I'm going to again go to Settings, and this time I'm going to go to Discussion. Now this is about the comments that people are going to leave on your website and the options that you're going to leave available to them, and these options are all pretty good. And of course comment author must fill out their name and email address. Definitely recommend you have that one checked, and enable thread comments so that you know it can be replies and things like that. Email me whenever anyone posts a comment. You want to keep that, or a comment is held for moderation. What I definitely recommend is checking this box right here. Comments must be manually approved. So in that way you and your admins can make sure that the comments are always going to be held before they're actually released, and then you can choose which ones to release or which ones in case people spam you or in case people do that. You can also, on top of that, you can hold comments for queue. You can put people on a blacklist so that if people are just trolling and they're just constantly bothering you and things like that. Of course there's options for avatars as well. You can show avatars and it'll give you some options for that. I pick Gravatar logo. Most people do tend to have a Gravatar account, and then they can hook their photos up from there. From there click Save Changes, and next thing you're going to do is under Settings go to Permalinks. Now in WordPress 3.8, which is what I'm using, they automatically go to post name, so that what's going to happen is every time you make a post, the URL for that post is going to be your website / the name of the post. So if you made a post saying if it was sallyspetgroomingservice.com / pet brushes, if that was the title of the blog post that you made, that's also going to be the URL. And I just make sure that's selected, save the changes, and from there we can leave this one, and I'm going to go to the user tab, and I'm going to click all users. Now this is everyone who's registered for your website, and as you can see here I'm the only person registered on this website, and I'm the administrator. And the reason why I want to go through this is I'm going to click edit, and this is a way that you can change your nickname, change how your name is publicly displayed. If I want my name to be displayed as just James with a lowercase j, uppercase J, my last name or my full name, go like that. You can enter other information, your own personal website, your biography, and here's where you can enter a new password for this website. So if you want to, because the password that they originally give you when you set up your website is usually something long and hard to remember. So if you want to enter something that's a little bit easier for you to remember here, you can just easily enter the information here. So I'm going to put a new password. Like so. And from there, actually I don't like that password, hang on. Let's go. And from there, let's copy that, paste it over, update the profile, and please enter the same password. Okay, so apparently I typed and copied something wrong. So I'm going to enter something really easy. Okay, there we go. So now it's updated, everything is good. I've entered my new password and it's accepted it. So last thing I'm going to show you is just under the Appearance tab, go to the Menus tab. Because what this is the menu is going to be the main thing that, or the main navigation menu that you're going to see. So if I open up my website in a new tab, I can see here, this is my menu, and it's just got a home and sample page on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here to create a new menu. And it's going to ask me for the menu name, and I'm just going to say main menu 1. Sounds good. Create a new menu. And what I'm going to do is it's going to ask me, do I want to put a page in there, do I want to put a link in there, or do I want to put maybe categories in there? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, just as an example, I'm going to add a link to, let's say, twitter.com. Okay, and we're going to go Twitter, and we're going to click Add to Menu. Okay, if I want to add a page, they've given me a sample page. I'm just going to check that box. There it is over there. And if they want me to add a category, uncategorize, this is for the categories of your blog posts, I can add that. Now that's all in the menu. And we go like that just to kind of reorder it. And then there's even a Manage Locations tab. Oh, hang on a sec. I'm going to save the menu, and then I'm going to manage the location. And it's going to say primary navigation. I'm going to select main menu 1, save changes. Now what happens is, this is the default menu when it first came up. I'm going to refresh this tab, and there's all the changes that I've made. So if I want to go to the sample page, I go here. If I want to go to Twitter, I go here. And if I want to find the category uncategorized, I find it here. That's everything. And those are just some simple tweaks that you can do for your WordPress site to make it a little bit more customized and a little bit more fancy looking. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. Again, if you have any questions, just please leave them in the comments.